evening and a warm welcome to all our participants. I'm Sqn Ldr and I'm your host this evening. It's my pleasure to host you on behalf of Principium Advisory. Principium Advisory is a company dedicated to helping students and young as well as experienced professionals to shape their careers. The Principium team organizes on a regular basis webinars on topics related to career planning. The topic of today's webinar is From the War Room to Boardroom, a veteran's journey. This webinar has been organized for the benefit of post-service persons who are planning their retirement from the forces and are considering a second career in the corporate sector.
Sangeeta, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this evening's webinar. I will now spend only a few minutes to take you through our company's profile, what we do, and how it can add value to candidates who are either embarking upon the careers or are planning to make changes or transitions in their careers. This is a snapshot of our team. Collectively, our team has over 85 years of varied experience in the fields of government service, corporate, and academia. At Principium, we run what is known as a Career Excellence Hub. The Career Excellence Hub is a one-stop center for all coaching provided to prospective candidates to further their careers. To students, we offer what is called Campus Placement Package, which consists of coaching to prepare for personal interviews, group discussions, and written aptitude tests. The next service that we provide, and which is extremely important for everyone seeking a job, is resume building. This essentially means that candidates can have their resume prepared and written by professionals so that the chances of their resume getting shortlisted are maximized. For working professionals, both young as well as experienced, people like most of you attending this session today, we offer career coaching, which is essentially hand-holding a candidate to negotiate through the entire process of job search and placement. This coaching process generally consists of career goal setting, identifying relevant skills, building social media profile, because social media is a very important source of recruitment for employers, preparation for the actual selection processes, and last but not the least, sensitization towards the psychological and cultural aspects of career transition. Career coaching is done by way of personalized coaching sessions that comprise of goal setting, review of progress action plans, and next steps plans.
Let us now begin the interactive session that will be moderated by our colleague, Mr. Puneet Mathur.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our guest speaker, Sqn Ldr Dimple Rawat. Sqn Ldr Rawat is an HR professional with 22 years of experience in diverse experience in the services and in the corporate sector. She served in the Indian Air Force for 11 years as a short service commission officer. In the Indian Air Force, Dimple worked in different portfolios, including flight commander, technical flight for the Russian missile systems, and also as HR flight commander. Dimple began her journey in the corporate sector with a company called Vanderland Industries, where she headed the HR function. And for the past 10 years, Dimple has been associated with Barco Electronic Systems Private Limited and working as Associate General Manager HR.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you so much, Puneet sir, for such a wonderful introduction. It's my pleasure and honor to be here today, and I'm looking forward for an interactive session. So thank you so much once again.
Sqn Ldr Dimple, we at Principium, we keep on emphasizing on the importance of a well-written resume. I would like you to also spend a minute on your thoughts on the importance of a CV, or let's say a well-written CV or a resume. How important is that in this entire job search or job selection process?
With me, CV is very, very important, and especially for the defense force people, because you have to remember that 99% chance, the 99% people will not be a Fauji who will be reading your CV. So CV has to be, very impressive and should have the keywords of corporate, not the keywords or the jargons of military, because they will not understand your military jargons. So it is important, like when I was in IIM Calcutta, we had taken help of the consultants. There are many consultants. I think your own this agency, your consultancy firm, Principium, it's a very good example. I think I can always recommend this to people. They can approach you all for this CV writing, because why, when you are uploading your CV onto any portal, so the portal will select your CV only based on the keywords it will have. So the corporate jargons like talent acquisition, talent management, performance management system, comp and benefit, kind of wherever you want to go. If you're going to operation, then you have to have Six Sigma, PMP and all. So the jargons, corporate jargons are very, very important. So first thing is very, this is very important, that the CV has to be very, very accurate and full of keywords. Secondly, what I feel these days, as I said, that your LinkedIn is your second CV. So you have to have, all the keywords there also mentioned. So it is important. And the new trend which I am seeing nowadays is that, we're looking for a CV which is just 1 or 2 pages, not more than that. So it doesn't matter that if you're making 5 or 6 pages of CV. So the trend latest is 1 to 2 pages. So it is very important that the CV is the most safe in the last impression. So not only in the eyes of the portal, which is actually all artificial intelligence based, they will only pick up based on the keywords and the jargon of the corporate. But also when you're going to consultant or when you're going for the interview, it is the CV, which based on the CV, all the questions will be asked to you. So this is my take on this question, sir.
Great, and I would just like to add one very interesting fact. It's based on research that was conducted amongst the recruitment circles globally about the importance of a CV, and the statistics that actually threw up in the research was that on an average, a recruiter spends just maybe between 10 to 15 seconds on each resume before he or she decides to shortlist it or reject it. So it's in those 10 seconds that you need to make an impression in the mind of the recruiter successfully, so that he or she may recruit you or shortlist you for the next round of interviews or the selection process. So that's how important a resume is. So the resume has to be written so well that you make a positive impression in the mind of the recruiter or the person who's shortlisting the resumes in the first 10 or 15 seconds. So very, very important point to be highlighted for the benefit of all participants who are going to be searching for a job in the near future, that a well-written or a professionally written resume is very, very important.